6 reports, 6 different rooms, CFOs, CMOs, CISO, CEOs, founders, investors. Ask any one of them if they're leading on AI, and every single one says yes. So why does the story keep landing in the same crack? I'm Murray Newlands, founder of Open Future Forum. Open Future Forum is a private executive community in Silicon Valley that runs small, off-the-record dinners for C-suite executives. Over the past few months, we've published 6 AI leverage reports out of that network: CFO, CMO, CISO, an executive preview, an AI transformation report, and, just this month, the CEO edition. Same first-party build every time. Executives answering directly in the room across more than 100 Open Future Forum events. Not a panel provider, not a mailing list. Each report was written to stand on its own. But I sat down with all 6 side by side, and one theme runs through every single page. Here it is. The CEO is the most named signer of a new AI purchase in our rooms, 47%. Ahead of the CFO or finance at 25, and the CIO or CTO at 23. That lines up with the outside numbers too. BCG found 72% of CEOs now call themselves the main AI decision maker. So the CEO holds the pen. But the CEO isn't who the market pitches. Founders selling AI into the enterprise name the CIO or CTO as the buying seat 43% of the time, and a business unit leader 38%. The CEO barely enters that conversation, and the CEO isn't who has to produce the proof either. Across our finance rooms, 54% name proving ROI as the single biggest blocker to more AI spend, and 62% expect a measurable return inside 6 months. Now narrow that to the cases where the CEO is specifically the one who signed. The number doesn't get easier, it gets harder. 71% expect a return inside 6 months, and 27% are already funding AI with money that would have gone to a new hire, against 17% across the board. Sign fast at the top, pay for it faster underneath. It's not just the CFO holding the bag. The CISO governs systems they often didn't select, fund, or deploy. The access shows up on their desk after the decision's already made. Marketing has to prove pipeline and attribution on a tool it may not have chosen. And our AI transformation report found the same crack from a different angle. Over 70% of the largest finance rooms already run an AI tool day to day, but the funding is still treated as net new every cycle, and governance still gets approved case by case, tool by tool, because the seat that signs sits far from the seat doing the work. Read one report and it looks like a CFO problem, or a CISO problem, or a marketing problem. Read 6 and it's not a department problem. It's the shape of how these decisions get made. So here's the question I'd actually put in front of your leadership team. And it isn't, are we using AI? That question's been answered. It's this. For any AI decision in your company right now, who signed it and who has to prove it worked? And how much time sits between those two moments? If you can't answer that fast, you don't have an AI strategy problem. You have a distance problem between the signature and the proof. Close that distance, and the spend starts to behave like leverage instead of like another line item waiting to be defended at renewal. All 6 reports are live now at openfutureforum.com in the research section, CFO, CMO, CISO, Executive, AI Transformation, and CEO. Find the one that matches your seat and read the one next to it. That's where the real signal is. The CEO edition is edition 1. It's candid that it doesn't have a CEO-only room yet, and that's exactly what we're building next. If you're a CEO and want a seat at the next private dinner series, find me on LinkedIn. If you want to sponsor one, same door. I'm Murray Newlands from Open Future Forum. See you in the next briefing.